What's up, guys? So today I'll be working on improving the Amy animations. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, I'm just going to hit play. So when I have the gun equipped, as you can see, if I move forward, I can walk and run. But as soon as I move to the side or backwards, it plays. I don't have any different animations for the side movement or back movement. It just uses the forward walk and forward run for all the side and back movements. So I need animations that are specifically made for those other movements. Okay, so I need to go into the animations folder. So I've dragged all the animations into this folder. So I just need to go through them. And so I'm just looking down here at the names. So I have to create I have to click loop time and then apply for all the walking and running animations. So this one's run left, run right, walk back, alternate, walk left, and walk right. I think that's all of them. Okay, these are all good. So after that's done, gotta go into the animator, and I'm only dealing with the gun, so I have no weapon equipped. I have the sword equipped and then the gun. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a separate blend tree. I'll call this one gun 2D, and you'll see why in a moment. So when I double click that, immediately I want to select 2D freeform. For some reason 2D simple directional doesn't work for me. I'm not exactly sure what the technical difference is between these three options, but yeah, for some reason for my situation this one seems to be the way to go, 2D freeform directional. So from here I'm going to start off by creating some motion fields. Start off by creating 5 of them. I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay. I'm going to start off by setting all the values to 0. And I'm accustomed to using the horizontal as the forward, like this direction here, like the right would be forward, and this would be backwards, and then this would be left and right. So I'm going to keep this one here, which is the horizontal. I want to keep it to speed, and then the second one, which is the up and down, I'm going to make that speed side. So these values here refer to this horizontal. So for the center one, I'm going to start with gun idle. I believe that's the one here. That could be left at 0. And then for this one, it's going to be walk back. This one I'm going to set to -0.5. with the gun, so gun. Knock. So I'm going to be going to walk. And going to run. I'm going to set these values to -1, and 5, and 1. So if I hit play, if I go negative, she walks backwards and then eventually runs backwards. If I go the other direction, walk forward and then run, which is perfect. Now I'm going to add 4 more. Set all these to 0. And these are going to be the walk left, walk right, run left, run right. So I'll start with the walk left. Walk left. Walk right. Left. And run right. Okay. So run left, I believe the left is this way. I believe that's the positive value. So walk left is going to be 0.5 and run left is going to be 1, which makes walk right minus 0.5 and run right minus 1. So if I hit play and oops, I need to add one more motion field. Wait a minute. That's correct. Something's... Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm working with the other axis, so these values have to be... So walk left, walk right, my mistake. So now, if I go the positive, which should be left, then she walks left, and then she runs, and then if I go right, she walks right, for now. Okay, I quickly changed the animation of this run, right? It was incorrect now. It looks better now. So she goes from idle to walk right to run right. That's fixed now. One last thing that I need to add is when she's just say walking backwards, she's pointing the gun over her shoulder, but let's just say if you compare it to her walking or running to the left, she's pointing straight this way. So that means anything in between those two, like this space here, that whole time she's transitioning from pointing over her shoulder to pointing the gun away from the body. So we want to minimize the amount of space that's used up to make that transition. So instead the transition should be so much tighter. So in order to fix that, I'm going to add 2 more. I'll add 2 more motion fields and set all these to 0. Oops. And I've created going to walk back ALT for alternate. So this is the alternate animation. And I've also created one for the running, the run back alternate. So both of these, they're going to be along the x-axis. The walking is going to be minus 0.5, and then the running is going to be minus 1. But they're overlapping the already existing walk back and walk run, so I need to nudge it just up just a tiny bit. So I'm going to nudge the walk back in the positive value by, let's just say 0.1, and then the alternate run back will be nudged up by maybe, let's just say 0.2. So let's just say if you look at both the animation as well as what's going on up here, if I go to minus 0.5, okay, she's running backwards with the gun pointed over her shoulder. But if I nudge the transition just over here, just by 0.1, oh, wrong direction. If I go the other way, she almost immediately in that tiny space she switches over. We don't want her to spend that entire thing, the entire space transitioning, because we want her to spend most of the time pointing the gun straight forward, because that's what you want for like first person or third person shooter mode. So now that's all done, I need to go and this is not going to work until I fix up the code. Okay, so if I go like press play, obviously none of this is going to work, but I'll just show. So if I go and equip the gun, whether I'm moving forwards, backwards, side to side, it's playing all the same animations. So in order to fix all that, I have to go into the script, and I need to go into the move function. So if you recall, this move is constantly being triggered by the update function. So under update there's a move, and the character is constantly moving with relation to what input you're putting in, the horizontal or the vertical. And in the input manager, these are the WSAND keys. So right now, this is what we're worried about, the animator. So this is only for if equip number equals 0, or equip number equals 1, which means if there's no weapon equipped, or if it's, the sword is equipped, then we can just do whatever was there originally, because we don't need those two states don't need like sideways or backwards animations, because they're constantly rotating the character towards whatever directional key you're pressing. But else if equip number equals 2, then this is different, because she's constantly facing forward, and whenever you press the directional key, the animation should be playing accordingly. So just gonna situation. I'm going to be using these values. We're getting the horizontal input or vertical input, the WSAND keys, and we're storing it at either horizontal or vertical. So the horizontal is either the A or D input, and vertical is the WNS. So we'll start with, let's just say the horizontal. So the horizontal is equal to 0. If horizontal is greater than 0, and is running, remember the is running Boolean, it's either yes or no, is running equals false. I'm just going to grab this. Horizontal, else if horizontal is greater than 0 and is running is true. And if horizontal is smaller than 0, so no, I forgot to put 2 equal signs. Okay. So in this situation, animator dot set float, we're dealing with horizontal, so this is the speed side. That's equal to 0. So I'll just paste all these first. So animator, so if horizontal is greater than 0, So horizontal input is the A and D, like the left and right, but in the graph here it's the vertical. So this is positive, the left is positive, and right is negative. So if it's greater, that means if it's greater and running is false, then it has to be positive 0.5. If it's greater than 0 and but running is true, then it has to be 1. These ones are, it's smaller than 0, this has to be negative 0.5 and negative 1. So that's the horizontal is the left and right. So I'm just going to copy and paste this whole thing. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for the vertical, which is the forward and backward movement. So I'm just going to make sure, so for the vertical, it's not speed side, it's speed. So speed means just speed forwards or backwards. And if vertical is 0, then speed is 0. If vertical is greater than 0, running is false. Okay, so all this can remain as is. So if I go and compile that, let that load. I think I made one little mistake in the coding. So in the speed, in the horizontal, if horizontal is 0, then speed side is 0. If horizontal is greater than 0, which is if I'm pressing the D key, if it's greater than 0, it's in the positive, but in the animator, it's flipped. So if I'm pressing D, that's like the character's right, and the character's right in the animator is a negative value. So these have to be negative, and if the horizontal is smaller than 0, which is a negative value, which means the A is being pressed, even though that's the negative value in, as far as inputs go, in the animator it's a positive value, so these have to be positive. So I'm going to quickly compile that. Go back here. That shouldn't take too long. Okay, when that's done, I'll go back into the animator and quickly make sure go to the base layer. Make sure that you swapped out the old gun animations for the new blend tree. So this is the new one that we created. And so if I press play now, so a quick gun. So as you can see, her body moves according to the direction. The animations play according to what direction I'm pressing. So I only have access to WASD key, so I can only do forward, backwards, side to side, as well as 45-degree angles. Let's just say if I press forward and left, I can play those in between animations, but you can't do anything more in between those with the keyboard. You would have to utilize a gamepad with the joysticks, because those are like continuous. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Like, I think you guys get the point. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll be posting more to develop this level. Okay, thanks.